PGA Merchandise Show, Super Bowl of the golf industry, where everybody comes to meet, greet, and do business. This year, before we get to Tony's famous top 10, we're going to start with a birthday party. I've got Mark Wagner, president of Club Car, celebrating their 60th birthday in the business. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tony.
You don't look that old. All right. So tell us a little bit about what Club Car has in mind for this 60th birthday.
Well, our huge launch is what we call Tempo Connect. It's what you would expect from our brand of 60 years in the industry, automotive styling, custom seats, alloy wheels, but now for the first time, a fully connected vehicle with entertainment, sports, music to enjoy while golfing. It's just a wonderful combination.
For those people, as if golf is not enough, you can actually watch a live sporting event while you're riding in the car?
Absolutely. One of the exciting things was we have a commitment to have all 31 PGA Tour events live on the screen while you're golfing throughout 2018.
And for the business executive magnet, you can't be away from the ticker tape. You can have business news on here.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely mind-boggling. How about if you need a little movie to get you around there, Netflix?
Well, we want to make it snackable content, so we got to hit shots in between. So 2-3 minutes at a time, I think is where we're focusing.
All right, no Gone with the Wind. We're trying to keep pace of play going.
That's right. That's right.
That is really something. One other thing that really caught my eye is customization. You can actually customize carts for different people.
Yeah, the consumer business has been a growing a sector of the market. Consumers are using this for their homes and their communities, and what we noticed was a lot of consumers had vehicles that were coming from golf fleets into the consumer space years later. So last January, for the first time, we launched a brand new consumer line that you can figure online with all sorts of options and pick up at your local dealer.
Well, we see the Vineyard Vines cart. My question is, how long before the traveling golfer cart comes out?
That's right. Hey, we'll partner with anyone that has the following that you have.
Logoed just for me.
That's right.
That is awesome. I think that Club Car is putting some of the fun back into the game, and I think that's what's going to keep people.
Oh, we want to all enjoy ourselves while we're on the course, while we're with our families on the weekend, and we think we're a small part of that, so we're trying to bring the fun back for sure.
Mark Wagner, President, Club Car. Wait till you see the final way that they're going to help me deal with this amazing week at the PGA Merchandise Show. After so many years of working the PGA Merchandise Show, covering so many miles of aisles, traveling golfer finally got smart, doing it on 4 wheels this year. The cart has all the bells and whistles. I added one more option. Gangway, get out of the way, let's go.
To survive the perils of history and time, a brewery needs to hold true to the values it was founded on. Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, began brewing lager close to 2 centuries ago. We're still here today because we made a damn good beer that tastes the way beer's supposed to. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Respect. It's earned.
Dave Glod, founder, Tour Edge Golf. So much success over the years with your hybrids and fairway woods in the bags of tour players, even though you don't pay them. Why would you ever come out with a new hybrid, the CBX hybrid?
Tony, this one's really exciting because what we're doing is using, for the first time in golf, using 3 different materials to create a hybrid. Titanium in the face, steel body, then carbon in the sole.
That takes a lot of expertise and technology. Of course, you've been a club maker for many years. This combination, though, why does that help the hybrid?
So what we found is with hybrids is that they'll go farther and higher if we reduce the spin with the newer balls today. So we really tried to reduce the spin, and the only way we could really get to that point was adding the carbon in the sole on top of the titanium face, which is just about as hot as your driver face.
Less spin, more success with the new CBX Hybrid. Tony's Top 10 from Tour Edge Golf. Colin Callahan, Pyramid Putters in the new product zone at the PGA show, soon to be on prime time because their new putter has made a big splash. Tell us why it's in Tony's Top 10.
Oh, glad to be here, Tony. So we're called Pyramid Putters, and that's because we started with a milled face that looks like a pyramid. And if you're lucky enough to hit on the sweet spot, you'll get a nice end-over-end roll with low skid. But if you hit it off the toe or the heel, these angled lines will cycle the ball back towards the hole. So you're going to make more putts on off-center hits. In addition, we've got an alignment tool where if you look down, there's an additional pyramid on the leading edge. So the ball can snuggle right up in there instead of having a needle point where you're trying to hit one individual dimple on the golf ball. And it's a much more comfortable position to hit from. And when you look down, there's also a line on the lower flange. And when that's lined up with the upper pyramid on the leading edge, you know your eyes are over the ball. You can take a nice relaxed swing, just think about your tempo and your target, and sink more putts.
Better focus, better concentration, more relaxed putter strokes with Pyramid Putters. When it comes to fashion, function, and financial responsibility, Antigua is at the top of the golf apparel business. John Anderson, National Sales Manager for the golf division. They have a new product that made Tony's Top 10. John, tell us why.
This is the Anchorage. This piece has been in our line since this fall. It's been our #1 selling garment, outerwear garment for the golf division. One of the reasons that it has been doing so well is incredibly luxurious. So it's got more of a sweater look to it as opposed to just an outerwear piece. It's got a poly spandex base, which gives it a little bit of stretch. You can wear it a little closer to the body, a little bit more tailored, which seems to be the trend these days in the golf industry. And it's just been doing fantastic. It comes in 5 wonderful colors, very rich colors: gray, black, blue, navy, and white. And we've just been very excited about it.
Antigua keeps coming up with new fashion every single year. They never fail to impress us and impress the golfers. The best way to find out more, go to your website.
Go to our website, Antigua.com. You can see everything that Antigua sells on there. We have our own selling site, so please come see us at Antigua.com.
All right, Tony's Top 10, John Anderson, Antigua. Next Belt has been in Tony's Top 10 in the past, but they're back this year because of the huge splash they made with their new Roland Thomas USA luxury belts. Eddie Roland, CEO, tell us why they're back.
Well, we designed a new leather belt that's Italian calfskin, imported from Italy, and it's made in USA, made in California, and it's beautiful.
3 different styles.
3 different styles, 6 different colors. There's a basket weave, a croc, and a serpent, which is a reptile.
Oh boy, they look absolutely great. High fashion, high style, and of course, you still have the entire rest of your line. High fashion belts for women.
Women, golf, we even have gun belts.
And then, for those who want their own belt,
Nextbelt.com, you can customize your belt as well.
logos for everyone, a belt for everyone. That's Next Belt. Eddie Roland, back in Tony's Top 10. Not all of the great discoveries at the PGA Merchandise Show take place in the hall. Sometimes you go right down the street. Club Champion, Turkey Lake Drive, amazing place.
Yeah, one of 29 locations across the country.
including Philadelphia.
Yep.
And this is really cutting edge technology. Rob Stump, master builder, master fitter, tell us what it's all about.
It's all about a few things. One, brand agnosticism. So we carry all the major manufacturers, and one of the things that we're proud of is we're not incented to push any of them. Second would be custom shafts. Everything that we're looking at as far as the shafts is concerned is made with high quality materials, good graphite, good steel. And the third is a custom build, making sure that once we find out what our consumers need or what our clients need, that everything is built in-house by hand to make sure that the specs are as tight as possible.
The golf nuts that want the most out of their game come to Club Champion. Believe me, this is rocket science for golf. Best place to find out more, the website,
www.clubchampiongolf.com.
and that's why they're one of Tony's top 10. The high heat has been in Tony's top 10 before, but the new 257 Plus technology has propelled it back in again. Dean Knuth, founder, to tell us why.
We've increased the trampoline effect across the entire face. It's much hotter, even on toe and heel hits.
What does 257 mean?
That's the USJ's limit for trampoline effect. And so a ball can't, their testing ball can't be on the face longer than 257 microseconds.
And how about off the center?
They've changed the rule recently so that they allow up to 275 microseconds on off center.
Aren't most of the major brands somewhere around 257 on center hits?
They are, but that's only in the very center. Off center, their CT, their trampoline effect, drops off significantly.
And how about the high heat now?
High heat actually goes up to 275. So you could actually get more distance on off center hits than you could on the center.
High heat once again helping the average golfer, which is most of the golfers in the field. That's why they're back in Tony's top 10. Training aids. PGA show is cluttered with them every year. So's my garage. Don't use them. The best training aid I've seen in a long time, SuperSpeed. Mike Napoleon, co-owner. Why did this make Tony's top 10?
Absolutely. Well, number one, everybody wants to hit it further and create more distance, right? So we've created something that grows with the player over many years of advancing protocols to help them increase club speed and therefore increase distance. The system uses a club that's 20% lighter than the driver, 10% lighter, and one that's 5% heavier. We see an average increase of about 5 to 6 miles an hour in club speed. After the first session with this, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks of regular practice for that to become permanent.
So it's almost like playing the piano. You go right up the scale.
Absolutely. So in order to get faster and to train speed, first you have to make your body move faster during the golf swing. We do that with a lighter club. And then what we get is this neurological reset of how fast your body can react when you pull the trigger on the golf swing. So then immediately after that, we move up to something a little heavier. Now your body's still moving much faster than normal because of that reset. Then we even get something that's a little faster. We see players actually swing at least 10% faster than their normal swing with a club that's heavier than their driver. And that's kind of the magic of overspeed training.
More speed, more distance, a training aid that works, and we've seen the professionals using these training aids right now.
Oh, absolutely. We have over 350 tour players around the world working with this, over 50 collegiate programs in the United States. Really, at this point, just about everybody you can name on tour is pretty much has tried or used or has been using this system for some time.
Best way to find out more, the website?
SuperSpeedGolf.com.
Founder, Copper Tech that glove, I swore the only glove I would ever use until he came up with Copper Tech Plus. Why did it make Tony's Top 10 again?
Well, Tony, like we said, you got to reinvent the wheel. We reinvented it with more copper. So now the glove actually has more copper, more bells and whistles.
When you put the more copper in there, you put more power as far as relieving pain in the hand.
So you know everybody has arthritis if you have an issue. Not everybody, but copper helps arthritis. So what we did with Copper Tech Plus, now we have more copper throughout the glove. So if you actually look, you'll actually see more copper, more bells and whistles in the Copper Tech.
And folks, this glove, even if it didn't have an ounce of copper, is one of the best gloves you can ever play. Tackiness, last, durability, and now?
Well, listen, now we've had guys come up and say, we bought this glove last year, still looks brand new. I mean, and not only does the copper, but you will see that the inside of this glove, the tackiness, the silicone on the palm, Tony, is an incredible grip.
Best way to find out more, the website?
Well, you can always find us at coppertechglove.com. Again, that's coppertechglove.com.
Philadelphia. He's innovative, and he is a survivor in the business. Well, his survivor tee is Frank Carroll from Greenkeepers, a company that makes a number of different products that help you with your game. And these performance tees are the new thing that I think really has caught the golf industry.
It has, specifically because it's become a tool now used by the PGA Tour players. It's been proven now that performance tees, and specifically the 4 yards more and the survivor tee I can speak for, the tour players are using them and finding that they're getting an advantage over a wooden traditional golf tee during tournament play.
It's not just distance, but it's the spin, the side spin, all those things that the old-fashioned tees impart on the ball.
Well, yeah, you had a cup in an old wooden tee, and that would produce backspin, especially if you didn't hit up on the golf ball. That was really what this product solves.
Right. Check them out. Survivor tee, the 4 yards more tee, all of the products. Best place, the website?
www.4yardsmore.com or gkspikes.com and survivorgolftee.com.
All right, there's your choices. Once again, in the top 10, Frank Carroll and all his line of products. TaylorMade has always been about seizing the opportunity. We have the Director of Emerging Opportunities, Nick Robbie, with us. Why did the Spider Interactive powered by Blast make Tony's top 10?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. Obviously, the Spider's been hugely popular on tour. So we've seen a lot of the best players in the world winning the Spider. But what makes this really exciting is the Spider Interactive is actually a partnership with Blast Motion and SuperSpeed. And we have a Blast Motion sensor on the top of the grip. And what that sensor allows you to do is it allows you to get metrics on your putting. So you can understand your timing, your tempo, speed of stroke, and your rotation change. So with all of that data, you can really understand your putting a lot better, and it's going to help you roll more putts and get more putts in the hole.
Over the years, I've talked to a lot of my putters. I've cursed at a few. I've never had one that talks back to me. Now, the Spider is going to be doing the talking, interactive, amazing.
Absolutely, yes. It's an amazing putter, and you know, the combination of the technology in the head and the data that you're going to get from it, it really is going to help you get more addicted to practicing your putting, and obviously more practice means better results.
TaylorMade in Tony's top 10. The golf company that was the busiest booth at the PGA Merchandise Show and at Demo Day. SRIXON, Cleveland, XXIO, from SRIXON, Jeff Brunson.
We're going to
to talk about the Q-Star Tour here for just a second. This is a 3-piece tour golf ball that's designed for average swing speed players. So if you're looking to get greenside control like a tour golf ball but not spend tour money, this is the most spin you can get around the greens for under $30. Tour caliber performance for average players.
The golf ball for you and me. And from Cleveland, the company that always made the best wedges, the new CBX wedge, John Wright.
CBX wedge is the first game improvement wedge with tour caliber wedge performance. So it's got all the spin features you want for maximum spin and control around the greens, with the game improvement features you're used to in your irons, finally brought to a wedge.
And from XXIO, the sexiest clubs in all of the golf world, Chuck Deary.
XXIO, the leading manufacturer of golf clubs for moderate swing speed players. If you swing it between 70 and 95 miles an hour, try XXIO, you'll get some of your speed back. Easier to swing, easier to hit straight, easier to hit long. This is XXIO.
And very sexy.
Now you know why it's the busiest booth of the show with Jan Stevenson and all the folks from XXIO, Cleveland, and SRIXON. Another PGA merchandise show has come to a close. You've seen all of the best. Now it's time for us to rest. And some of us need rest more than others, like award-winning sports writer Mike Kern, who attended his first show, and he might be a casualty. You all right, Mike?
Exhausted.
That's a wrap from the PGA Merchandise Show.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.
Tour Edge is the official equipment sponsor of the Traveling Golfer.